My pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you for today's session of Mandukya Karika. Let us offer our pranams to Guru Parampara, Sada Shiva Samarambha, Shankaracharya Madhyama, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Parampara, Shruti Smriti Purananam, Alayam, Karunalayam, Namami, Bhagavat Padam, Shankaram, Lokashankaram, Akhanda Mandalakaram, Vyaptam, Yena Characharam, Tat Padam, Darshitam Yena, Tasmai, Shri Gurave Namaha, Harihi Om. We are continuing our discussion on Mandukya Karika. Continuing our discussion on Mandukya Karika, yesterday we discussed the entire Vedanta is like a mirror to your face. We have never seen our face. To see our face, we need a mirror reflection, right? So the world becomes mirror for us. Somebody says something about you, I feel good. Somebody says something bad about you, I feel good. We are using the world as a mirror for us. But the world is a distorted mirror. The real mirror is the Vedanta, Atma Dhnana. Vedanta teaches you to show your original face, Atma, Brahman. Vedanta should be used as a mirror. You cannot hold on to mirror. Mirror should be used for finding out who am I. You may love mirror. Many people love Vedanta. Mirror is there to see our face. So many people love the mirror. They hold on to mirror like this. I love Vedanta. Fine. But Vedanta is a mirror. Mirror is there to see your face. Use Vedanta to see your original self, your original face. Don't fall in love with Vedanta. Don't fall in love with the mirror. Many people are so much of love in mirror. Oh, I know so much of scripture. I know so much of analysis. Arey, my dear, the Vedanta is there, is a mirror. Use the mirror to see your own face. That's the purpose of Vedanta. Many people lose sight of that. They'll get lost in the teachings of Vedanta. Okay. So now, just recap whatever we have done yesterday. Today's topic is called no mind. I have spent a lot of time on analyzing this no mind, so that because this is a confusing topic, I want to bring as much clarity as possible in no mind. It's called Amani Bhava in Sanskrit. Amani Bhava is the terminology used by Gaudapada Acharya. No mind is the English name for that, 3.31 to 3.39. So we have outer face, what we face the world, we call as mask, and inner face. Inner face is who am I? I've never seen my inner face. Okay. I always focus on the outer world. How would I do that? See, our eyesight is always on the outer. Our eyes are also always popping outside. Our inner eye is not open. Who am I? I have not asked. Every time we are seeing what the other person is doing. Oh, is he doing right or wrong? Okay, what is he telling about me? Okay, the Vedanta is there to show your original face. Who am I? And then many people will start. Vedanta is like a mirror. Many people start falling in love with mirror. Such a nice mirror, polished mirror. Okay, touch and feel. And a mirror is there to see who you are. That's all is the purpose of Vedanta. So to recognize I am Brahman is Vedanta teaching. See the reflection in the mirror and see who you are. So today's topic is called no mind. Now, what is this no mind business? The no mind is a very confusing terminology for most of the people. What exactly is no mind? Okay. Now let's understand this no mind clearly, because if you understand no mind, you can understand Nani. So now imagine I have a chili. Okay. I have a chili. So sweet chili. Shall I give it to you? Then what will you say? There's no sweet chili. Sweet chili is not possible. Then if you're saying sweet, it's not chili. It means something else. Chili cannot be sweet. Right? Chili's nature is hot. So similarly, I'll say there is cold fire. So that is what I was saying. Fire cannot be cold at all. It's not a fire. Right? The sweet chili is not chili. Cold fire is not cold fire. So the mind which does not give trouble is no mind. Mind which gives trouble is called mind. Mind which doesn't give trouble is called no mind. Logic is understood? So everybody's mind is troubled. Mind troubles them. If the mind doesn't give trouble, it's called no mind. It's not that mind is not there. It is not a mind. That's all you're saying. Then what is there? That mind is called Atma. Mind is functional, but it's Atma. Are you understanding? A hot chili, right? A chili, sweet chili is not possible. You say it's not chili, right? A cold fire, you say there's no such thing. It's not fire. Similarly, a mind which does not give trouble is no mind. A Dani has no mind. Mind which doesn't trouble him and trouble others also. Right? Whereas our mind troubles me and troubles all people around me. That's called mind in Sanskrit or English. So the word mind has a meaning, that one which causes trouble. That's all. The one which doesn't cause trouble is not a mind. So Nani has no mind. So actually we think that Nani has no mind means it's blank, like an idiot. No. Nani has a mind which is functional, but it's not giving trouble to him or others. What is that no mind? Let's understand. So can you see a picture here? What are you seeing here? I have put three points here, three pictures here. Okay. Adnani is the ignorant person. His ego is active. His ego is very active. Okay. So mind has two parts, a thinking mind and a working mind. Thinking mind and working mind. Okay. So thinking mind is called ego. Working mind is what is required for functioning. For example, if I ask you, what's your name? So memory will give them. It's working mind. It's functional, required for functioning. You walk, the body operates, functioning mind. You're doing painting or you're doing work. Whatever work you are doing, a functioning mind is there, which is required for your functioning in the world. Perfectly all right. So that working mind and thinking mind, the two parts of the mind. Okay. So now in a Adnani, ego is active. So that means working mind is active, thinking mind is active, ego is active. In case of Adnani. Correct? Is it clear? So now I'll have to go to sleep or samadhi or meditation. What happened in samadhi or meditation, sleep? Working mind has gone dormant. Thinking mind has gone dormant. It is not disappeared. It comes up again tomorrow morning. It happens in ego, sleep, samadhi and coma. Somebody is in coma also. Working mind, thinking mind, both become dormant. Then it will come up again. Right? Deep sleep, samadhi. Actually, many people think that samadhi is realization. Samadhi is exactly like deep sleep, where mind has gone dormant. Are we clear? I mean, if it's samadhi without jnana, it's called jadacha samadhi. Mind has gone dormant. So now, what happened in case of jnani? So jnani's ego is inactive. Ego is not active. Working mind is active. Thinking mind is purified. Thinking mind, ego is purified. Active. So jnani has an active mind, but thinking mind is purified. So jnani does not matter whether it's sleeping, walking, or samadhi, or dancing. Doesn't matter. Is the difference between three is clear? So when jnani has no mind, don't be under the impression that jnani is like a vegetable sitting on a table. Because he can do very well. He can do everything what you do. He can do well without thinking mind coming to picture. His working mind is working perfectly. So relationship between working mind and thinking mind, I'll give it like this. Okay. Is this clear now? So in an ignorant person, working mind is active, thinking mind is active. Thinking mind is constantly thinks. Right? Working mind is working. Okay, let's say you say gardening. Thinking mind says, oh my God, he is putting so much of water, whether tomorrow fruits will come or not, day after tomorrow insect will come or not, what the hell is happening? Thinking mind is constantly commenting. Working mind is involved in watering. Understand? In sleep, working mind, thinking mind, both are dormant. They are there, dormant. Samadhi also. Many people, samadhi thinks there's realization. No. Many people say, I done meditation, but still I'm not free from these emotions and all, because mind has gone dormant, it has come back. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha means that making the mind silent, but that's nothing but dormant, making the mind dormant. In case of jnani, the thinking mind is stopped. Thinking mind is purified. It does not interfere. Working mind will work properly. That's why he always works in the present moment. So if jnani is watering, he just water. Adnan is watering. Oh, I'm watering. So much of wastage of water. What will happen tomorrow? What will happen day after tomorrow? See, the whole earth is going, the water is going on. What will happen? The government is never taking so much of running commentary goes on. The running commentary stops in case of jnani. Is it clear? When jnani has no mind, that means that mind of a jnani does not trouble himself by giving running commentary. Yeah, perfectly. He has a fully functional mind. Okay. So I'll tell you one, I'll tell you give some example. What happened? How the, sorry. Working mind and thinking mind, I'll tell you some example, right? A soldier has gone to warfare. Okay, he has to fight. Enemy is coming, he's shooting. Another enemy is coming, he's shooting. He has to survive. Tuck, 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 tuck. The general is sitting in the office, where in Delhi. He tells the soldier, hey, look at the light, look at left, be careful. Anybody coming from behind, do something. Okay, you have to kill the enemy. He just gives a running commentary. The general is equal to thinking mind. He has no clue about what's happening in the field. The worker, the soldier is a working mind. He has to kill. he has to fight the war. Now, general's comment, general is telling on the mobile phone, hey, be careful here, be careful. Then what happens? His working mind is disturbed. Working, he's not able to do work. So in case of Adnani, thinking mind and working mind are together fully active. And thinking mind is always about the past or future. Working mind is only present moment. Not about the past, not about the future. Is the distinction clear? So Jnani has working mind, Adnani has working mind and thinking mind. So Jnani's mind, working mind is fully functional. He can do everything what you do, but fully in the present moment, not in the past, not in the future. And without interference. That's why whatever Jnani does, it will come out beautifully. So we cannot become like Jnanis. We have to, there's a gap. Then already said, my dear, start working like a Jnani. Karma yoga. Be in the present moment, not in the past, not in the future. Now you will do a karma yoga and say, when will I get enlightened? Thinking mind is coming. No, I'm doing karma yoga. How many people will benefit? Okay, I'm doing this video. No, how many viewership is there? Already your thinking mind is very active. The karma yoga means focus on the present moment. Work like a Jnani. Give importance to the working mind which is in the present moment. Now that working mind, now if you start doing karma yoga, then start thinking of the future, past, what will happen, how many people will benefit, will I become famous or not? Then you are become karma yoga, become karma roga. So Adnani has a karma roga. His working mind always, the thinking mind always keeps on bombarding the working mind. It won't allow him to interrupt. That's why your productivity is very low. Whereas Jnani's productivity is high. He's completely in the present moment. Not in the past, not in the future. Whatever he does it beautifully. He has a fully functional mind. So Jnani has no mind means Jnani has a fully functional working mind and Jnani has deactivated his thinking mind. He can use the thinking mind when it's required. Otherwise, the thinking mind doesn't interfere. That is the meaning of no mind. Are you clear? So no mind, with the moment you say, Jnani has no mind, how will it work? All Jnanis have worked very well here. So Shankaracharya goes and teaches he travels all over India. If he has no mind, he has a blank mind. What will he do? He has a fully functional, perfectly functional, no noise-free working mind. Buddha taught for 40 years. Without mind, how will he work? His working mind is whatever is required for functioning in the present moment is already given. It's working perfectly. Thinking mind stopped or disabled, I would say. That is the meaning of no mind. So it's called no mind because mind always troubles everybody. This mind doesn't trouble, no. That's why it's called no mind. Is the understanding clear? So that no mind, Gaudapadacharya calls Amani Bhava. That's no mind. Amani Bhava. Amani, no mind. Mani means mana, Amani. So Jnani always works in Amani Bhava. That's all. Amani Bhava. Because it's always everything, Jnana is in the mind only, finally.
Intelligence is powering both the working mind.
I'll come. Don't jump. Okay. So now what has happened? See, I'm trying to give you clarity because there's so much of confusion about this teachings. Okay. So what you are seeing, no mind, I'm trying to elaborate. A Jada Samadhi is there. Jada Samadhi means, people say, I think Samadhi is great. A Jada Samadhi means there's no Jnana. In that Jnana, it's like a sleep-like state. A person going to sleep, before going to sleep, he will go into some thought. That goes dormant in the sleep and it wakes up in the morning. So he has no chain, not chained in the sleep. That's called Jada Samadhi. It can be sleep or it can be Samadhi, meditation, anything. Where you have tried to make your mind silent. Basically, many people think that making the mind silent is meditation. Making the mind clear, bringing the clarity in the mind is meditation. Without that, making the mind silent, through many practices, people try to make the mind dull and silent. That they think is meditation. That's Jada Samadhi. Nirvikalpa Samadhi, where there's no Jnana. So Jnana Samadhi is there, Chetana. It's called Jagrata Sushupti. You're fully awake. You have applied discrimination, Atma, Anatma Viveka, Nitya, Anitya Viveka. And you are clear with the proper Nitya, Anitya Viveka, Atma, Anatma Viveka. We have done in Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa. You are saying, I am Brahman. Clarity. With that you stay. That thought is also not required. I am Brahman thought also will drop after some time. But you are fully aware, fully awake. Thoughts have reduced, not because you are forcing the thoughts. Thoughts have reduced because you are understood mithya nature of thoughts, unreality of thoughts. So then, a Jnani is in a state of Sahaja Samadhi. It's called Nirvikalpa Jnana. Many people try to get Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Samadhi is a temporary state of mind. Nirvikalpa Jnana is clarity. I am Brahman in waking, dream, deep sleep, coma. All the time I am Brahman. That clarity has emerged in the intellect, buddhi. Huh? That's Sahaja Samadhi, Jivan Mukti. Okay? And this is called no mind, Sahaja Samadhi. Everybody's deep sleep without dharma is Jada Samadhi. Okay. So now, what exactly happens in no mind state? Let us understand that. Atma is always shining. Atma is the Sakshi. Atma is not at all affected by anything. Okay. In deep sleep, mind is dormant. In the waking state, the body and the world is projected like a projection on the screen, movie. Then a feeling of I am arises in the buddhi, intellect. So that I am is called aham. That I am starts defining. Aham takes a akara, form. I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. That's called ahankara. Aham with the akara is called, akara means form. Ahankara. Just plain aham is called Ishvara. So the aham starts taking the form of I am the body. It's called ahankara. Then mamakara comes. This is my wife, this is my job, this is my family, this is my relationship. Ahankara, mamakara. Okay. So now, ahankara or mamakara, the main thing about ahankara and mamakara is position. This is me, mine. Ahankara and mamakara tries to possess things. Body, mind, or intellect, family, circumstances. Now, what you are trying to possess are called 5 types. They are called Pancha Anatma, 5 Anatmas. What are the 5 Anatmas? Possession, my car, my house, my job. Profession, my job. Relationships, my friend, my relative, my uncle. Body, mind. It's called Pancha Anatma, which are not self. Ahankara tries hold of 5 non-selves. Ahankara. Pancha Anatma. Okay. So 5 Anatmas it tries to grab. Then what about his Jnani? Is the picture clear? Ahankara and Mamakara comes up in the morning. In deep sleep, Ahankara and Mamakara go to dormant condition. So Mamakara means family, relationships, friends. Ahankara means I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. So in case of Jnani, what will happen? He has realized I am the Asanga. Atma is Asanga anytime. Asangoham, 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 Punapuna. I am the unattached. Atma is unattached anytime. All the time. Okay. But the mind which comes up, which develops the Ahankara and Mamakara, it is holding on to things. So what has happened? Jnani has given up. Jnani has understood I am unattached. Please understand, he doesn't drop the attachment. So, no, I have to drop the attachment. I have to drop the attachment. I have to Pancha Atma. possessions, profession, relationships, body and mind. I have to drop the attachment. You don't have to drop the attachment. You don't have the attachment. That's what is the understanding. You never had attachment. Understand? You cannot drop the attachment. If its attachment is real, you can't drop them. Attachment is not there, but you have illusion of attachment. The illusion you have to drop. So Adnani, that I am body, I am the mind, I am the intellect, ahankara is verified. Now I am Brahman, clarity has emerged. Where again it is in the mind only. Mana eva karanam manishanam bandhamoksha. It doesn't happen in kidney or liver. It happens only in the buddhi. Okay. With how does it happen? With the viveka and vairagya. Viveka, discrimination. Atma and Atma viveka, nitya nitya viveka. No, I have to detach. Please bless me. I have to be detached. Nothing. You are already detached. You have to recognize how you are detached. Your recognition of who am I makes a difference. Otherwise, you will detach something, you will drop something, again you will get attached. Again you will get hurt. Oh, I have not developed vairagya. Oh, please bless me with vairagya. So you'll keep on going in circles. Because you're not understood, Atma is always asanga. Atma is always detached. Sakshi is always detached. How is that so? How do you say Sakshi is detached? How you say you are Atma, you are detached? Waking state comes and goes. I know waking state. Dream state comes and goes. When you go from waking state to dream state, all the things in waking state is dropped. So dream state is appearing. When the dream state disappears and deep sleep, nothing is there. From one state to other state, nothing goes to you. Next, nothing sticks to you. In deep sleep, nothing is there. And one who is there in all the states, waking state, dream state, deep sleep, is already unattached. That's called Sakshi, Atma. Sakshi does not have to become Asanga. Sakshi is Asanga. If you understand I am Sakshi, you are already Asanga. If you understood I am the mind, you have to try to do so many things to get rid of attachment. But still none of them will work because again it will come back. Mind's nature is sticky. Is it clear? It is not, you don't have to be detached. You have to understand I am Asanga. I am unattached. Sakshi cannot be attached. If Sakshi is attached to sticking to waking state, it cannot go into dream state. If it's sticking to dream state, it can't go deep sleep state. Waking state, dream state, deep sleep state, it just goes in and out without getting affected. The one who is getting affected is the mind. Mind which comes in the waking state. And waking state mind, when it goes to dream state, waking state world is left. Dream world is kept out. And deep sleep, that is also dropped. Actually, what comes and goes in the waking state, dream state is unreal, mithya. Sakshi alone is Satya, and Sakshi is always Asanga, unattached. So if you say, please bless me with vairagya, for whom vairagya is to be blessed? Understand you are Sakshi. If you are Sakshi, your nature is Asanga. For you, vairagya concept doesn't apply at all because you are not attached to anything. One who has attachment to something, he is not real you. He is unreal you. The unreal you are trying to remove a problem, which doesn't work. Is the problem understood? Because for unreal you are trying to build detachment. It's like fighting a shadow. Whatever you do, it will come up again. Because it's all unreal. Shadow boxing. So now, let us understand what happens in case of Adnani. In case of Adnani, ignorant person on the left hand side, Atma is same for Dnani and Adnani. So Adnani has an ego. Ego means, ego is the one which says ahankara and mamakara, mine. And which drives the intellect and mind, manas, buddhi and manas. Okay, now mind is always, this whole mind is full of past and future imaginations and worries. He's stressed out. So Gnani has a purified intellect. Gnani is understood. The reflected consciousness in Gnani, Chidabhasa, understands I am the Atma. I'm just showing it, no? I'm showing it too for your purpose to understand. If I make it disappear, then you will not understand what is the Jiva, you'll ask. Okay? So purified ego is there. So then purified ego will drive the intellect and manas. The ego is the one who has a position. Ego is the one who says ahankara and mamakara. The ahankara and mamakara is gone. How? Nanembudu, nanalla, ideha, manabuddhi, nanalla, sachidanandatma, shivanamnani, shivoham, shivoham, shivoham. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect. Then what about ahankara is gone. If I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, all my relationships, all my job is not me. They are not me and I don't possess them. There's no question of detachment. When I am not the body, my possessions are not mine. My relationships are not mine. I am asanga. Not that I'll do some vairagya, sadhana, so much of circus I'll do and detach. I'm already asanga, unattached. So Gnani is Jivatma has become one with Paramatma. That's is called Mahatma. Mahatma. Is the distinction clear? In case of Gnani, the intellect works directly under Sakshi, Atma. In case of Adnani, intellect works under the ego. That causes the disturbance. So the intellect is sharp and clear, working in a Gnani. So the ego is the one which causes the working mind, thinking mind. Mamakara, everything you have to judge and you have to evaluate what will happen to me in the future. Oh, what will happen to if I do the work, what will the benefit of will come? That evaluation will keep on doing by the thinking mind. The thinking mind is gone. Working mind is the intellect and manas are used for functioning in the world perfectly. Intellect and mind, manas, buddhi and body, they're all for part of working. Ego is causing thinking. Ego is always in the past or future. Oh, you see, so many times I've told that person, still he's being like that. What will happen to me in future, past and future? Ego. Okay, are we clear? So now, again, I'll give a picture of no mind. So look at the picture, left hand side picture and right hand side picture. Monkey mind is called mind. I am mind. The mind is riding you. Mind is driving your life. Mind means the one which is the thinking mind, the past and future. And right hand side, very powerful mind, you are riding. Huh? So, which picture applies to you? Left hand side or right hand side? Left hand side means monkey mind is driving you, making you go crazy. Right? Lot of thoughts. That's the thinking mind. So in this case, second case, he is sitting on the monkey and monkey is, he make the monkey work. There's working mind. So what he has realized, I'm not the mind. Mind is just an instrument for a Gnani. That's why many Gnanis, what we have done, Buddha or Shankaracharya, they have done magnificent work. The work is not small. They use the mind as an instrument to bring about changes in the society. Big thing. So Gnani has a working mind, which is perfectly working. He has only stopped the thinking mind, which is past and future. Then he is living the reality, present moment. Present moment is only reality. Is the picture clear? So now, does Gnani have desire or thoughts? Arjuna asked Krishna, what is the lakshana of Sthita Prajna? Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Prajahati Yada Kaman Sarvan Parthamanogatan Atmanyeva Atmana Tushtaha Sthita Prajna Taduchyate Bhagavad Gita 2.55. So when he discards all selfish desires and cravings of the senses that torment the mind, he becomes satisfied in the realization of the self. Such a person is said to be transcendently situated or Sthita Prajna. Now let us understand the word called Sthita Prajna. Sthita means what? Sthita means established, standing. Prajna means jnana, knowledge. What knowledge is that? Nanu, nanembudu, nanalla, ideha, manabuddhi, nanalla, Sachidananda Atma, Shivanannani, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect. I'm not anything in the world. This knowledge is well, deeply rooted in a person. And where the knowledge can be rooted? Only in the intellect, nothing else, nowhere else. Intellect only. Knowledge cannot be in the kidney or liver. Knowledge cannot be in the Atma also. Sakshi Atma, using intellect as instrument, has got a clarity. I am the Sakshi.
Ego is nothing but this purified part of the intellect.
Yeah. So the clarity has emerged. In any situation, there is a clarity. That person is called Sthita Prajna. And how is Sthita Prajna? Selfish desires may come, which are impressions. Okay? Sense organs may crave something. Right? Yadahati Kaman, he has no possession, he doesn't possess them. He doesn't say it's mine or mamakara, ahankara is not there. Because he is established in Jnana. I'll give you an example for Sthita Prajna. Sthita Prajna means, I'll give an example. So, let us say you go to a hotel. Now, in the hotel, he'll bring a menu card. Vegetarian dishes are there, non-vegetarian dishes are there. So what will you do? What will you choose? Vegetarian dishes. Because your Prajna is very clear. I have to choose vegetarian. You apply the discrimination. Oh, non-vegetarian dishes shall not touch. Only vegetarian. Your discrimination is applied already for choosing a food. So you have a Sthita Prajna for food. Your Prajna is very strong, very clear. Because you have already applied discrimination. Oh, non-vegetarian food is not good. I don't want to eat non-vegetarian. It's violence and all. You already discriminated. You have come to clarity. There's no more confusion. Right? So similarly, everything you do, you don't like. Many things you don't like. Or this school I have to admit, or that school I have to admit. Discrimination you have done. And you said, then you're clear. So similarly, you do discrimination. Who am I? Am I the body? Am I the mind? I'm not the intellect. The discrimination you have done. Clarity has come now. Now, any situation in life, that discrimination will trigger, no? That's called Sthita Prajna. If you have done discrimination properly, Dragdasya Viveka properly, Avasthatraya Viveka properly, you are clear who you are. Discrimination applied. Then where is the question of something coming and disturbing you? So any situation comes here, you're living, I am the Atma. So then desires may come up, desires may go, something may come up. You're not disturbed because nothing to do with you. Ahankara, mamakara is not there. I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am. Where is this anything up sticking to you? Is the understanding of Sthita Prajna clear? Very clear discrimination you have concluded. I'll give you another example. You saw a snake, got scared. Okay. Then you look at the snake. Oh, it's a rope only. Then after that, how many times you have to do discrimination? You have understood it. Over. The next time you see the rope, okay, it's a rope. It may appear like a snake. This is called Jnana Samadhi. Clarity. With a clear distinction, Atma, Anatma Viveka, Nitya, Anitya Viveka, and Avasthatraya Viveka, Panchakosha Viveka, you apply. And I am the Atma. Done. And in life, you apply it. That application will come. No, you don't have to keep on thinking about I am the Atma. If you are clear, you are clear. That's all. If you are not clear, not clear. I am clear, but still I am confused. Then is you are not clear. Then what you do? Nothing to worry. Shramana, Manana, Nididhyasa. So, next question comes, does Gnani have desires? If he has no mind, has he got desires? Yeah, of course, he is not a vegetable here. He has a fully functional mind. In case of Adnani, desires drive your life. In case of Gnani, he will pick and choose desires. That's all. He is not a vegetable. Now he has no mind. He is like a stone. Okay. It's not like that. He has a fully functional working mind. Okay. He'll pick and choose. Right? What is it? Sorry. Yeah, here. Okay. So now let's read the sloka Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, these are all part of what we call as Sthita Prana Lakshana. Naiva kinchit karomiti yukto manyeta tattvavit pashyan shrunvan sprashan ashnan sapan pralapan visrajan grahanan unmishan nimishan api indriyani indriyarteshu vartanta iti dharayan. Bhagavad Gita 5.89. So actually this is told in the context of karma yogi, right? Karma yogi, what you do karma yoga becomes jnana, that's all. Karma yogi is imitating the functioning of Gnani. Of course, karma yogi struggles to implement. Gnani is sahaja sthiti. It's natural. What is sadhana for a karma yogi? It's sahaja for Gnani. Okay. So what is that? Those steadfast in karma yoga, what they do? Always think, I am not the doer. If you think I am the doer, then you are not doing karma yoga. Okay. Even while engaged in seeing, touching, hearing, smelling, moving, sleeping, breathing, speaking, excreting, grasping, and opening and the closing of the eyes, I am not the doer. Indriyani, indriyarteshu. The body mind complex is working. It's a robot. It's a machine. It's my instrument. That instrument I am using for Loka Kalyana. So when you are driving a car is making sound. I am making sound, you will say. Yeah? Car is making sound, you will say. When the car is stopped, you will not say, I'm not able to move. The car is not able to move. So when the vehicle is damaged, you say, I'm not damaged, I'm damaged. See, the body mind is a vehicle for you. You will not identify vehicle, you will use the vehicle properly. That's all is the difference between Gnani and Adnani. Adnani thinks I am the vehicle. Gnani says, this is the vehicle, let me use it for purpose. Now the question comes, so I have nothing to do with the vehicle. The vehicle has appeared in the morning. Vehicle has appeared, right? In the night, it will be dissolved. A vehicle appears in the morning when it comes, along with the world. You play a drama, then it goes back, dissolved. Next day again comes up. The vehicle comes up next day. Deep sleep is like an interval in the movie. This whole thing is a drama. Morning, you wake up with a dress, body, and the stage called world. And you play your drama or trauma, whatever is that. And that becomes a script recording for tomorrow's drama or future drama. When you don't produce the script, you play the drama well, the script is over. No more future scripts. As long as you understand the body, mind, and intellect is working as it is designed, it's an instrument. Senses, eyes are seeing, ears are hearing. I am not hearing. The eyes are not, I am not seeing. Eyes are seeing. Eyes are seeing the objects. I am illuminating the eyes. I am the light. What light? Atma Jyoti, Antar Jyoti, Bahir Jyoti, Pratyak Jyoti, Paratpara, Jyotireva Jyoti, Swayam Jyoti, Atma Jyoti, Shivosmiham. So, a Adnani on the left hand side is driven by desires. I want this, I want this, I want this. Everything he keeps on running behind desires. He is driven by desires. So, Gnani, I have nothing to desire because I am everything. For Gnani, everything is a luxury. He does action without doership. And why does he do it? He'll pick and choose desires. He doesn't run after desires. He'll pick and choose desires for Loka Kalyana, service. Whereas Adnani will run after desire for selfishness. I have to be happy. Adnani says, I'm happy. Happiness is my nature. What I can do for Loka Kalyana? So he'll pick and choose. Adnani also desire. Adnani also is desire. But Gnani will ignore selfish desires. Oh, I'll be happy if I get it. What happens? I am already happy. So by this, somebody will be happy. Some Loka Kalyana, let me do that. He'll pick and choose desires. So you have to understand necessity and luxury, between the necessity and luxury. Okay. So let's say you have a Maruti car. Okay. Are you happy with Maruti car? Okay. Do you want a Mercedes Benz? No, I'm okay with Mercedes Maruti car. Mercedes is luxury for me. It's not necessary. Right? Mercedes Benz is luxury. Maruti car is okay for me. So Maruti car is necessary. Without Maruti car, I can't go. Necessity. Mercedes is luxury. So Adnani has a concept of necessity and luxury. Adnani, everything is luxury. If it's available, fine. If it's not available, fine. Luxury. Oh, if somebody gives more luxury car to you, you'll use it, enjoy it now. But necessity, if it's taken from you, you'll feel uncomfortable. Your Maruti car is taken, you'll feel uncomfortable. Necessity is very important for you, otherwise you'll get hurt. For Gnani, everything is luxury. Having the body, having the mind, having the intellect, having the Mercedes Benz, everything. No, somebody gives a Mercedes Benz. No, I'm a Gnani, I don't want to get a Mercedes Benz. No, okay. If it's there, it's fine. If it's not there, it's fine. Body is there, it's fine. Body is not there, it's fine. There's no necessity. There's nothing called necessity at all. Everything is luxury for him. There's no necessity. Atma is always Nitya Mukta, Nitya Shuddha. For Adnani, you have to do something for getting happiness. For Adnani, I am happiness. I give happiness to everything. I give happiness to the mind. I give happiness to everybody else. I am the donor. I give everything. Whereas Adnani, Papa, they give me happiness. Oh, Appa, please give me happiness. They happiness. He is begging for happiness. He's begging conscious. Gnani is like I am infinite source of happiness. I only give happiness to the mind. I only give happiness to the body. I only give the happiness to the world. I am the source of happiness. Take whatever you want. He is the king. That's why he's called Swami, master. Whereas Adnani is a beggar. He is begging. Give me little bit happiness, little happiness. He's living in beggar consciousness. So Gnani's body versus functionally. If you see something sweet, water may come in the Gnani's mouth. Okay. He may something he likes, he may come in front of him. He says, okay, the body is functioning. He may pick and choose. Okay, let me eat the sweet. Or he may say, no, let me focus on some sort of Loka Kalyana. So he'll pick and choose desires out of happiness. So Adnani works for happiness. Gnani works out of happiness. So Gnani has a fully functional mind, working mind. Only thinking mind is not doing judgment. No. If I eat sweet, what people will say? What people say, I'm Nani. What people will say? There's thinking mind. That is not there. Whatever people, if you want to eat, you'll eat. Okay. Sometimes you may not eat also. Sometimes you do something else also. So in Nani's behavior is not predictable in that sense. Only a machine's behavior is predictable. Adnan is like a machine. You know exactly how, you know about a friend. If I don't give this to my friend will be upset. On the birthday, if I don't call her, she'll feel upset. You know exactly behavior is predictable because Adnan is a machine. So, but Nan is unpredictable. If you call him on happy day, birthday, he may feel happy. If you don't call him, he'll be happy. Or he may bother also. You can't, unpredictable because he's conscious being. Is it clear? You cannot predict a Gnani, but you can predict a Adnani. If you are predicting, that means he is living Vasana and Samskara. That's why prediction is possible. Astrology works for Adnani because it's all prediction, karmic prediction. So Dani has broken free from karma. Whatever he does is not for selfishness. So Rama's behavior is very, very, people can't understand why Rama behaves like that. Rama does for Loka Kalyana. For Adnani does for selfishness. Rama's actions are for Loka Kalyana. So for Adnani's mind of view, selfishness is how you should behave for selfishness, you understand. So Rama, selfless. So there are three bondages. I am the body, I am the doer, Kartaham, I am the mind, I am the enjoyer, Bhoktaham, I am the intellect, I am the knower, Gnataham. In case of freedom, Naham Karta, Naham Bhokta, Abhokta, Adnata. I am not the knower also. I am the knowing principle, illuminating principle, light. The knower has a problem with ignorance. I don't have problems. Ignorance is there, knowledge is there. It doesn't matter to me. I am the light, awareness. So what has happened? So Dani, okay, let us do one exercise, okay? There's a macrocosm, the world, the microcosm, me. The macrocosm and microcosm appears to be very different. Jiva, me, body and mind, and the world appear to be very different. Are they different? We think that when I wake up, Bangalore was there, I woke up into Bangalore. In reality, your body and Bangalore appear together. It's in one movie. It has nothing to do with you. You are the Sakshi, witness, Atma. The Chidavasa reflect consciousness identifies with the body and says me, Supreme Persona Atma, Jivatma. So the body and the world is one reality. It's a picture appear. In your dream, you went into forest. You think that forest was there before I went there. The forest and the body appear together. Similarly, waking state and waking body and waking relationship, what you are having, appear together. Then what will happen? You are uncomfortable with this relationship, uncomfortable with that relationship, uncomfortable, I want this or not. Without understanding that this whole picture is projected from you in the morning. When you go to morning, already energy is released, Atma. Energy has come out. Entire picture is projected. Whatever you have to do in the day, whom you have to meet, who are the relationships, everything is projected. Script is already there. That's why it's called predetermined. Then you feel uncomfortable. Oh, I don't want this, I want this. Without understanding the script is already there. Then I don't want this. Then the script writer, director will say, okay, we'll add in the next script. We'll add next script. Next movie will be created. Vasana and Samskara will be created. It'll be happening some other time. Depending on the shooting, he'll say, okay, after 10 years, after 5 years, whatever that he'll shoot. Your Vasana and Samskara or your script will be taken care of. Okay. When you wake up in the morning, the consciousness energy comes out, projecting your body and the world together. It's one shot. But you think that I have woken up, the Bangalore was there, I woke up into Bangalore. How is it possible? In your dream, there was a forest. There was no forest before your body came. The body and the forest came together. So, Adnani does not know. Vishwa is the waking state, waking consciousness, identified with waking body. Taijasa is the dreamer consciousness, identified with dream body. Pradna is the identified the sleeper's body. So the Adnan thinks I am the Vishwa, Taijasa, or Pradna. In reality, you are Turiyam. You are none of this. Atma is Turiyam. You are the Sakshi of waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. So the macrocosm is called Veshti, microcosm is called macrocosm is called Veshti, macrocosm is Samashti. So actually the gross world, subtle world, causal world is there. Gross body, subtle body, causal body is there. So you identify the Vishwa, Taijasa, or Pradna. I am the waker, I am the dreamer, I am the sleeper. In reality, you are neither waker, nor dreamer, nor sleeper. You are the Atma, Turiya Atma, beyond waking, dreaming, deep sleep state. Turiya Atma is Brahman. Is this understood? Is this clear? This is just an introduction to today's class. Getting late? So, in the sloka number 31 to 40, 39, Gaudapadacharya speaks about no mind. He calls it Amani Bhava. So no mind, we think this is blank. It's not blank. The mind which does not trouble is no mind. The thinking mind is gone, working mind is there. Perfectly working mind. Whether you use the working mind is a different thing. So what exactly is the problem? All of us understand we have problems in life. Do you have problems in life? We are suffering in life. You know very well what causes suffering in life. See, this government is causing suffering. That person is causing suffering. My boss is causing suffering. My friend is causing suffering. We always identify causes outside. In reality, nothing can cause you suffering. Outer situation cannot cause you suffering. Your mind causes suffering for you. Is it clear? Your mind is the cause of suffering. Mana eva karanam manushyana bandha mokshayo. Mind has to be repaired. Mana eva karanam manushyana, mind has to be repaired. Mind is the cause of problem. Now, how do you repair the mind? So, should we damage the mind? Should we remove the mind? How to repair the mind? What do you have to do with the mind? So, mind causes the problem, I understand. Then yogis will come and say, stop the mind. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha, stop the mind. Mind is causing problem. No, stop. Vedanta says, don't have to stop the mind. By stopping the mind, problem is not solved. That's why samadhi is not a realization. Samadhi can help. So, mind is the cause of problem. No? Stop the mind. That's why many people try to meditation. In the process of meditation, I want to stop the mind. Then somebody will come and say, oh, I'm trying to stop the mind. So many thoughts are coming. Let it come here. What's your problem? See, people are getting afraid when thoughts come. Okay, emotions come. Pain comes. Let it come, no. Why do you want to stop it? It has nothing to do with it that you have to realize. You are the sakshi of that. So now, here the problem of your sadhana is trying to fix the mind. We have only two ways of knowing this, right? Either we try to fix the world or we try to fix the mind. Understand? What is the solution we are trying to do? Either try to fix the world Okay, so that person is not okay. Let him repair. This person is not okay. This situation is not okay. We try to fix the world or fix the mind. See, everything is okay, but my mind is disturbing. I have to do something about it. Fixing the world and fixing the mind, both won't work. Both are mithya, unreal. They can give some temporary relief. Fixing the mind doesn't work. Fixing the world doesn't help. So, no. What? Avatar Purush Sri Rama comes. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirabhavati bharata. Bhagavan Krishna comes and tries to fix the world. My dear, you fix the world, it's temporary. After that, again, world will change. Your God cannot fix the world. That's why Dharma will come up again. Now you are trying to fix the world. You are trying to find a fault with the person. You are trying to repair a person. Why? No, if you are not the person, okay, I have a problem. My Adnana is there. Are problem, Baba. Mind is the cause of the problem. There's no problem at all in the world. The world is neutral. World is Ishvara Srishti. The person who comes in your life, the family, relationship, everything is part of Ishvara Srishti. How you look at the Ishvara Srishti, your Srishti. Wonderful to have your Srishti, because tomorrow's movie of you are preparing today. That's called the destiny. You have to make your movie, no? And you don't want to stop the movie, no? That's why you keep on creating the movies, newer and newer movies. I don't like this. I want this. I want that. And blame Ishvara. Why you have created? Ishvara has created, Ishvara has given environment. After that, your movie starts. That's called your karma. Vasana, samskara. Constant judgment about Ishvara Srishti. This is not okay. That's not okay. Ishvara says, okay, fine, we'll change the circumstances. One more script you'll write. One more movie you'll create. Ishvara is not bothered. He'll 1 million lifetime or 10 million lifetime. He'll create. You don't understand. Your script already, whatever to happen tomorrow, day after tomorrow, already you written yesterday. That's called destiny. You already said, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like that fellow. You don't like this fellow. This fellow I don't like. So the script is written. The script is dormant in Ishvara Chitta. When you go to deep sleep, your ego is withdrawn. Your body mind, your vehicle is withdrawn. Vehicle has gone to servicing. The body mind is vehicle, instrument. So morning it's serviced, fresh, it comes up again with some new script. Whatever is the script, the relatives, friends who have to appear in that day, it will appear. And you can't change the script. You can't change the script. Always script is there. That's called predestined. Whoever has to come in your life on that day will come. Whatever has happened to you on that day is already happened. The moment you woke up, already projected. The project is projected thing you can't stop. Destiny is set in motion. Then what is choice you have? Joyfully accept Ishvara Srishti. Change what you can within your limit. Accept what you can't. But don't keep on creating newer scripts. That's called life surrender to God. Whatever comes in my life is a grace. Ishvara has a grace projected whatever you wanted in life that day. Okay, now we understood the problem is not in the world, problem is the mind. Okay. Now how to fix the mind is the question. Is it clear? Yeah, everybody has an answer there for that. What in the mind is a problem? You have to understand. Mind is a very good tool. Understand? Don't have to throw out the mind. Fix the part of the mind which is giving problem. Understand? So the mind is a very good vehicle. Don't have to throw out the vehicle. What part of the vehicle is giving problem? That part only has to be repaired. Is it clear? Now tell me what part of the mind is giving problem? The what part of the mind is giving problem is called one which creates a project. Mind projects the duality. The duality is the projection of the mind. Ishvara Srishti is not dual. In that duality is projected by the mind. Ishvara Srishti is already not dual. How? When you woke up, your body and the world got projected together. It didn't come in pieces. Oh, world was there, your body came. Your body and the world came. And your mind also came with that. Okay, you think that mind is, then you separate me and the world. I am separate. I am the subject and the world is the object. My dear, subject and object appeared as a single picture. You are separate. You are trying to separate out. It's like a movie. A movie character. Oh, I don't like this villain. I want to change this villain. I want to change this friend. It won't happen. Already script is written by the director. The movie character has no choice. And if choice is there, that's also part of the script. Use this much only. Clear? Understood? How to apply in your life? So what part of the mind is causing? The mind is giving a duality. The duality is the cause of problem. Mind itself is not a cause of problem. Mind is useful instrument. Right? You have to fix the duality caused by the mind. Not entire mind doesn't have to be repaired. The duality part of the mind has to be repaired. Even that is not the problem. You are believing that what mind is saying. That is the problem. What the mind is reporting, you are saying that it's true. You are giving reality to the mind. That is the problem. You are thinking what our mind is saying is real. So the Vedanta approach is very systematic. Understand the entire problem is the mind. Okay. So you don't have to repair, throw out the mind. Don't have to stop the mind. What causes the problem in mind? Duality. Is duality cause a problem? No. Mind's nature is to give duality. Subject and object. You believe the duality is a problem. So fix your belief. By inquiring, who am I? So that will take you to no mind state. When you fix the duality, you stop believing what mind says. Understand who you are. How to do that, I'll tell you. Next step. So it is called no mind. No mind, instead of that, it is not a mind, because mind is working as it is. Mind always shows dual duality. But you are not you are not what I'm saying, believing that mind. You are not giving reality to the mind. So mind is considered mithya. That's why it's called no mind. I am not the mind. The moment you say I am the mind, you are suffering. So what happens in the no mind? Mind does not, there's no duality. Mind will, sense organs and the mind will give the duality, a sense of I am separate. But the intellect will say there's no duality. Because intellect is one where has done discrimination. Finally, boss is the intellect. Understand? Huh? So if I give something to you, okay, nice smell, then you say, no, this is not good for me. Who does that? Intellect. Boss is making decision. The intellect has already made decision. What is Atma or Anatma? Okay. So that intellect stops perceiving duality because of discrimination, viveka. So mind is working properly, body is working properly, intellect is corrected. Are you understanding? Any doubts? The correction is required in the intellect. Proper discrimination should be done. Okay. Then perception of duality stops. So you meant to say he can't see, he'll walk into the wall. No. Sense organs are giving duality. Intellect is saying there's no duality. Wall and I are Brahman, it will say. Then however to deal with the wall, you will deal. In the absence of objects to be perceived, it becomes non-perceived. There's no, intellect understands the objects are not Brahman. I am also Brahman. So it is non-perceiver. Even though sense organs and the mind is giving a perception, I am the non-perceiver because there's nothing to perceive. So now Jnana Chakshu has opened. Are you understanding this thing? It's not Charma Chakshu. So if you give food to Ramana Maharshi, eat the food. He knows it's food. He'll eat also. There's a subject object. But he understands subject and object have appeared together. I am the Atma. I am the light. I am not eating anything. The I am doesn't eat anything. There's no need to destroy the world. There's no need to throw out the world. No need to run away from the world. No need to throw out the mind. No need to silence the mind. Understand, mind is mithya, unreal. What is world? What is mind? Mind and world is nothing but Atma in disguise. Atma in disguise called mind. Atma is disguise. Mind is nothing but Atma in disguise. The world is nothing but Atma in disguise. It's like a child, no? We have to become like a child. Child reckons the mother in whatever form she comes. My body is Atma, my mind is Atma. Everything in the world is Atma. If you have learned to recognize this with discrimination, buddhi, then you are done. It is like this. You have a dream. In a dream, there's a tiger chasing you. You run. The dream tiger and you are two. There's a fear. Where there's a duality, there's fear. But what you don't understand, the dream tiger and I who are running are nothing but my consciousness. The consciousness only is appearing as tiger and me. So the tiger is consciousness in disguise. I am also conscious in disguise. If you are able to recognize that, the fear will go. The duality is the cause of the fear. Fear is the cause of kama, krodha, mada, matsara, moha, lova in our life. So duality has to be addressed by how? Atma Vichara. Who am I? Brahma Vichara. Who am I? Shravana, Manana, Nidhyasa. So let us do an exercise. Okay. Please hold your hands like this. Okay. Like this. Okay. Now let me ask you. Your right hand is holding left hand and left hand is holding right hand. Right? So each one hand is holding other hand is holding other hand. So on the can, right hand hold left hand hold right hand. Without your body, the body is required. Hand itself cannot hold anything. Understand? Is it clear? One hand holding other hand is impossible without the body which is holding both of them together. So the body is the adhishtanam, substratum. What you have to understand is mind and world are like two hands. One is holding the other. See, what is mind? Please tell me. What is mind? It's a bundle of thoughts. Bundle of thoughts is called mind. Correct? Bundle of thought. And each thought is thing in the world. A name and form in the world. Each thought is nothing but name and form in the world. Correct? Each thought is thing. Now there's no name and form in the world. Is there a thing there outside there? Thing and thought are correlated. If there is a thing, there is a thought in the mind. If there is thought, there is a thing in the world. The mind and world are holding each other like this. They are mutually dependent. Let us imagine there is no mind, there are no thoughts in the mind. Is there a world outside? Let's say you have no thoughts. You are given anesthesia. No thoughts. No world.
Really subject and object.
So the mind is the subject and world is the object. Subject and object are holding each other like this. They are mutually dependent. Understand? Please understand, mutually dependent things don't have existence of their own. They have to depend on adhishtanam, substratum. Are you understanding? So left hand and right hand, adhishtanam is the body, substratum. For mind and the world, adhishtanam is Atma, Brahman. Otherwise, mind and world are interdependent. Interdependent things cannot exist together. Interdependent cannot exist. They need something else to support them. The something else is Brahman and Atma. There is, each of them are mutually dependent things, don't have existence. They exist on the substratum, Atma. Like movie, hero and villain on the screen, they don't have independent existence. Screen is the substratum. Similarly, our mind and the world, Atma is the substratum. Brahman is the substratum. Is it clear? How? Whenever you say, I am thinking, the I am is the Atma, pointing to Atma. Thinking is the action. Depends on the Atma. And the object is there. The isness is there. Existence. That's Brahman. Substratum is the only reality. The mind and the matter are the dancing. The thoughts and the world are dancing. Now what happens? We understand these are mutually dependent. Okay? Then we are trying to fix the world. How you can fix the world? They are mutually dependent. You're trying to repair this or that. Instead of that, what you do? Go to the substratum. Understand I am the Atma and be free. Why fix something which are mutually dependent? Let me give you an example. So do you have ears? Okay. You have ears? How do you know you have ears? If sound is there, you know ears. And if ears is there, sound is there. So which is dependent on what? Ears are dependent on sound. Sound is dependent on the ears. Objects are dependent on eyes. Eyes are dependent on objects. They are mutually dependent. The mind is dependent on the world. World is dependent on the mind. They are mutually dependent. Mutual dependence don't have existence of their own. But we are giving independent existence to them. Only thing independent is the Atma, my dear. You can never fix the problems of these two. What are mutually dependent? You touch other, the other will change. Other will change because they're mutually dependent. No matter what you do, you can't solve the problem. Mind has no solution. Atma has no problem. What are you trying to fix? So let me show you a picture. Okay, you are seeing the world outside. What you see the world outside is thought inside. What you see as thought inside, the world outside. They're mutually dependent. If there are no thoughts, there's no world. If there's no world, there's no thoughts. Mutually dependents are there. When these two things, when things are mutually dependent, there is something independent is required to hold them together. That is the Atma, that is Brahman. All your life, you are trying to fix the mind or the world, which won't work. Find out who am I and be free. The one who has no problem, you find out. So what is nothing but mind? Mind is nothing but collection of thoughts. World is nothing but a collection of objects. Each object is a thought, each thought is an object. No thought, no world. Are they not mutually dependent? But actually thoughts we call as subject and world we call as object. We think that subject is independent of object. We live as if a subject is independent. There's a movie character thinking that I'm independent of movie. It's not there. It's a total projection. It's like a Cinderella in the movie. Cinderella in a dream character is trying to think that, oh, she's trying to run away from the forest and all. Without understanding, forest and Cinderella appear together. What are you trying to escape from? Samsara. Where is the samsara? It's all mutually dependent reality. Only way for escape samsara is to find out who am I. That is the meaning of sannyasa. Not leaving the forest, not leaving the job, not leaving going somewhere. It won't help you because wherever you go, the world and thoughts are related. Who am I? Where is the source of my thought? Atma. What is the source of the world? Brahman. Atma and Brahman are one. That reality alone can give you fix. So what we decide, mind is the cause of problem. Don't try to destroy the mind. Don't try to run away from the mind. Fix the mind. What part of my mind has to fix? Fixing the mind, you have to understand duality is the cause of problem. Mind projects duality. Mind projects duality is not the problem, because intellect says it's duality. Intellect gives you reality to duality. Intellect has to discriminate. Oh, the world is there, thoughts are there. Both are interdependent realities. I am the Atma, Sakshi, who is free. So if the intellect is do that, then perception will disappear. Your meditation is, this is meditation. You are giving importance to what is not important. Oh, breath observation. I am observing the breath. I am observing thoughts are coming. Baba, thoughts are coming. They are mithya. I am the Satya. Because I am Satya, is the thoughts are coming. Your attention should be on you, not on the thoughts. No, thoughts are coming. Emotions are coming. Memory is coming. What is memory depend on? Atma. I am the Atma. Substratum is, you have to go to substratum. That's how you fix the mind. You don't have to repair the mind. Mind is doing its job properly. So, how to tackle the world? World is causing disturbance. World doesn't cause disturbance. Mind is causing disturbance. Mind is causing disturbance by seeing the duality in the world. Do not have to fix the world. Do not have to fix the mind. Fix the understanding of the world and mind. Through dhyana, shravana, manana, nididhyasa. Understanding, nanu, nanembudu, nanalla. Ideha, manabuddhi, nanalla. Sachidananda Atma, Shivanandani, Shivoham, Shivom. Understanding that I am giving reality to the mind, I am giving reality to the mind world. So, how do you realize Atma? Oh, now I have to find the Atma. How do I find the Atma? You cannot find the Atma because you are the Atma. You are the Satyam. You are there when the mind is there and world is there. You are there when the mind is not there, world is not there. In deep sleep, you are there. In the waking state, you are there. You are the witness of both. So you cannot find yourself. Mind cannot find you. Then what you do? So mind has to claim, I'm not the body, I'm not the mind. I am the Atma. The claim has to happen. Clarity has to happen in the mind, intellect. That's the meaning of Nanu, Nanam, Mudra. The clarity, Adnana is there in the intellect. Adnana is there. Where I'm the body, I'm the mind. That Adnana has to be correct with the, I'm not the body, I'm not the mind. Not by repeating, but clarity. Vichara. Vedanta Prakriya. Oh, I am the Sakshi. I am there in the waking state. I am there in the deep sleep. I am the both places. I am unaffected. I am the Sakshi. That understanding, clarity has to come in the intellect. That will destroy the ignorance. Don't destroy the mind. Don't run away from the world. Fix the problem. Where is the problem, right? In our house, there's some leaking was happening. We brought a plumber. He fixed something. Then leaking started somewhere else. We are trying to do that only. We are trying to fix some problem and leaking starts somewhere else. Whatever problem you fix, leaking starts somewhere else. You have to identify where is the source of problem. Source of problem, world is not a problem. The mind is not a problem. The duality projected by mind is not a problem. Acceptance and understanding of duality by the intellect is the problem. Correct understanding. That's all. Understand, world is Brahman, I am Brahman by clarity. How? Shravana Manidhyas, there's no other way. I am Satya. So don't try to objectify Satya. You cannot. Understand, I am Atma. That's all. That's the understanding. Atma cannot be seen. I cannot be seen myself. Whatever I am seeing, whatever is there, I am seeing it. I am the seer. Seer you cannot see. So this is what you have to hold on. Then what will happen? Adnana will go. And give me a proof of Atma. Can you give a proof of Atma? Prabhuji, you are telling Atma, Brahman, who cannot be seen, who cannot be known, who has no name, no form. And you have started, word I can see, I can believe my eyes. How can I believe this Atma? Because Atma cannot be seen. Okay. My dear, only Atma is self-evident. Everything is not evident at all. Your Atma is the only thing which is always known to you. Everything else requires some other thing. So you go into dark room. Okay. Is there a chair? I don't know. No light is there. Means light is required to see the dark room. Okay. Is there a table? I don't know. This is right. Are you there? Yes, I'm there. Self-evident. No, give me the proof. How can I give you the proof? I'm there. For your existence, you don't have to give the proof. You are already self-existent. Okay. So you are one who is to operate the mind, to think. Somebody who is there, no, that's Atma. That's why you say, I am coming, I am going, I am, you put in front of all. That I am is Atma. But only problem you have is intellect is confused. That I am will confuse the body and mind. That confusion has to be removed. Atma Dhanam is confusion in the intellect. I am the body and mind is removed. You can't find the Atma because you are not the Atma. And you can't prove the Atma because you know already you are existing. Tell me you are not existing. Tell me I don't exist. It's self-evident to you. Tell me I am not aware. That's self-aware. So what is obvious to you, you can't find, you don't have to find it. You are already Atma. You already exist. You are already awareness. Then what are you trying to find? Only thing you are trying to do is the machine called intellect has some confusion. A bug is there. Instead of reckoning self-evident Atma as me, it is reckoning body and mind as me. That's all. That correction you do, duality will disappear. And how do you do the correction? Clarity, nothing else. So this Gaudapada is called Amani Bhava, no mind state. Okay, no mind. Gnani has no mind. How does he function in the world? Gnani has no mind which doesn't disturb him. Gnani has a perfectly functional mind. If somebody becomes by Jnana, his mind will become blank and he will become stone. Who should get Jnana? Why should he get Jnana? He is disturbance, the mind is come down. Or if somebody by getting Jnana, somebody will become mindless and gets admitted to hospital, mental hospital, then why should he get Jnana? His mind has become functioning properly now. Thinking mind has stopped. A thinking mind has become clarified, purified. Instead of saying, I am the body, I am the mind, I am the Atma. With proper understanding, it's not belief. So what you have to do? Earlier we said in the earlier sloka, world is not created. Okay? A world doesn't exist. But you will accept a world appears experientially up there, but factually not there. The world is not created. World is world doesn't exist, but factually it's not there. Experiential is there, right? We give the example of dream world. In the dream, world is there, experientially there, but factually not there. Is dream world created? Is projected. There's no world. Does world exist in dream world? Is it there? No, it doesn't exist. Experientially there. That's exactly like a virtual reality movie. In virtual reality movie, you go to space. The space is not there. It appears to be there. Experientially there, but really factually is not there. This is what is virtual reality. Okay, virtual means what is not there. Reality means appears to be there. There's the English word, modern. It's called Maya. Yama iti Maya is called virtual reality. You are living in a virtual reality. It experientially real, but factually unreal. Now, world is unreal. My dear, your body is also unreal because body and world appear together. My dear, your mind and body and world appear together. Mind, body, and the world appear together. Mind and body and world are dependent, interdependent. But as Sakshi, you didn't appear and disappear. Sakshi, you are already there. Your mind is made up of 5 elements. Mind comes and goes. What comes and goes is not real. In waking state, mind comes. In deep sleep, mind disappears. In the waking state, world appears. In deep sleep, the world disappears. In the waking state, body appears. The body, mind, and the world appeared as a single movie when you woke up. So mind is not created. Mind is not existent. Mind experientially appears to be real, but factually is not real. And the mind has a prarabdha. In the movie, you start seeing something, mind gets scared, it records. It's called prarabdha, samskara. So prarabdha, the world, and the mind is appearance. Then what is the enlightened mind? Enlightenment is, there's no subject-object duality. The subject called me, the mind, and object called matter are one reality. I am not separate from the world. The body-mind complex is one with the world. They're like this, holding each other, mutually dependent. I'm saying Cinderella mountain appears to be different, but they are appearing together now. Single unit. So your body and the world appear together as a movie, right? So Gnani says, Gnani knows body and the world, me and the world appear together. Really, I am the Sakshi, I am the Adhisthana. This what appear together, mutually dependent, there's no reality. So he is transcending the duality. Subject object is gone because I am the awareness. So now, then you'll say left hand and right hand. Left hand is there because of body, right hand belongs there. So body and mind is there because of Atma. The world is there because of the Atma. I am the reality of the body and mind, reality of the world. I don't come and go. I am existence. The world and body appears and disappears. Now, mind is nothing but Atma in disguise, and body, world is nothing but Atma in disguise. Correct? Our mind is called Atma in disguise, world is called Atma in disguise. Okay. So now, whichever dress you come, you recognize the who has come. No. Shravan comes in today, lungi or shirt and pant. Is Shravan Kumar only, no? Atma comes in the form of the world, or Atma comes in the body, Atma only, no? Atma comes in the form of your friend, or Atma comes in the form of dog, it's same, no? Atma only, no? Huh? Hey, you are wearing a new dress here. The pink color. Yesterday you were wearing green color. But I'm not recognizing your dress, I'm recognizing you. Right? What dress? How does it matter? The world is nothing but Atma in dress. Your body is nothing but Atma in dress. Your mind is nothing but Atma in dress. Are you recognizing somebody with the dress or the essence? So I am the Atma. World is Atma. Atma and the world are one reality. World is called Brahman. So Atma and Brahman are one. I am recognizing whatever I see, touch and feel and taste, I am recognizing Brahman only. Atma only. This is called Amani Bhava. Amani Bhava means mind has dissolved in Atma. So now we'll ask how to dissolve the mind in Atma. Next question. The moment I use the word, you'll ask dissolve the mind. How to dissolve the mind in Atma? By removing the Adnana, mind is dissolved in Atma. Wave has dissolved in water. Wave has never separated from water. Adnana of the wave has to be removed. Others dissolved in water. Yogic says, oh, make the mind silent. Then it will become one with Atma. No. Mind is always one with Atma. Dissolving the world, mind into the world, mind into Atma is called Amani Bhava. Okay. So dissolving the world in Atma is called Aprapaji Bhava. World has to be dissolved in Atma. Mind has to be dissolved in Atma. Dissolve means you don't have to do anything. Oh, how to dissolve the mind? Oh, it's so complicated. There is no mind actually. It's only thought, mithya. You have to recognize again and again, essence of mind is Atma, Sakshi. So what is enlightened mind? Enlightenment knows that there's no mind and world other than Atma. That's called enlightenment. Okay, mind is Atma, world is Atma. One who knows that is called enlightened mind. And one who knows this can function perfectly in the world because his mind is functional. So mind doesn't disappear. Mind, noise in the mind has come down. That's all. Will Gnani see the world? Gnani sees the world. But Gnani sees the world as Atma. Gnani sees the body. He sees the body as Atma. And he is able to function. He is able to function because mind is Atma now. It means mind now. Our mind is not disabled. His functions, all functions intact. He can see, hear, touch, and smell. But only thing is his intellect understands that what I am hearing, seeing, touching, and seeing is Brahman only. He sees Brahman everywhere. And he is able to do functioning in the world perfectly. Nothing, no damage has happened to him. Okay, let me give you some example. The moment you Amani Baba will have some problems. How to resolve the mind? That's why I'll give some examples. So, somebody sees the snake and is afraid, scared. Okay. Now, how to get rid of snake? Try to remove the snake from the rope. There's no snake to remove. Snake is nothing but just name and form superimpose the rope. I have to get rid of mind. There's no mind to remove. Only name and form superimposed on Atma is called mind. Name and form superimposed on Brahman is called world. Name and form is not real. You can't remove name and form. You have to understand name and form is mithya, unreal. Superimposition. Can you remove the snake on the rope? Then what you can do? Oh, is the snake moving? No. Is the snake appears long? Yes. It should be moving around? No. No. You will try to do Vichara and understand it's a rope. With Vichara, you understand body, mind is Atma. World is Atma. There is nothing to hate in the world because everything is Atma. One who has everything is Atma, where is the enemy for him? Where is friend for him? He is a Jagat Mitra. He is the friend of the world. He is Ajata Shatru. For him, no enemy is born. He can say comfortably, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the whole world is my family. Okay, let us take another example. Okay, there's a pot. Okay, so now I want to understand what is the substance of the pot. Do you have to break the pot? Make it powder? So there's a pot here. I have to break the pot to understand what is there. Huh? No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's here. So there's a pot here. Do you have to break the pot to find out what is pot? What is made about? What is this? Mud. Pot is a name and form. The pot has a functionality. The mud cannot hold water. Pot can hold water. But name and form disappears, but mud remains. Whatever happens to name and form, mud, nothing happens to mud. Is it right? So I don't have to break the pot to find out what is mud. Careful examination shows what I'm holding on the hand, pot. What I'm holding on the mud. Then what are you looking at? If you look at name and form and function, you call it pot. If you look at substance, it's called mud. So what I are seeing, name and form, function you see is a world. What is substance? Brahman, existence. Name and form, you call it mind. Substance is Brahma, Atma. You don't have to break. You don't have to stop the thoughts. You don't need to do anything. You have to understand clearly what is happening. Name and form is mithya. Because it can change. The pot can break, something can happen. But mud, nothing can happen to mud. So, now, please understand the total confusion there is in spiritual field, okay? Deep sleep and yogic samadhi, he experience the world disappears. And world and mind do together dissolve temporarily because mind and world is interdependent. They dissolve temporarily in the deep sleep and samadhi, in yogic meditation. In Jnana Samadhi, what happens? Unreal experience continues. I know it's unreal. I know it's movie. Experience doesn't disappear. Mind is dissolved. Mind is dissolved permanently, Jnana, by clarity. That's all. By Atma, Anatma Vichara, Nitya, Anitya Vichara, by Prakriya Vedanta, mind is dissolved. Oh, dissolved mind, how do it work? Dissolved mind works perfectly all right. So, difference between the samadhi and sleep. In samadhi and sleep, experiences disappears, mind is dissolved temporarily, but it will come up again. In Jnana, experience continues as mithya, unreal, as a movie. Mind is dissolved. Ajnana goes out. The dissolved mind will never come back because Jnana, clarity. Name and form. Understand mithya. Don't have to negate. Don't have to try to remove. No, thoughts are coming. I have to negate. No. Understand mithya. Atma only is appearing in the name and form. Go to the essence, yeah. That's all. Okay. Now another example. So, wave and ocean. Is wave different from ocean? Wave is ocean only. Wave is water only. So, can wave dissolve into ocean? No. Mind is nothing but Atma only. The body is nothing but Atma only. World is nothing but Atma only. But Atma is not the mind. Atma is the world body. The other way is not true. So, how do you dissolve? Oh, I have to stop the thoughts? No. Understand all thoughts are name and form. Name and form is mithya. Then what is there is Atma only. But yogic approach says, oh, no. I have to stop the mind. That is, stop the wave to find out water is there. How do you have to stop the wave? It's too much of effort. Lot of struggle. How do you stop the wave? Initially, it's okay. But after, how do you stop the wave? In sleep and samadhi, mind is dormant temporarily. So, Jnani's mind is very active. So, Jnani's mind is samadhi. In samadhi and sleep, mind is dormant. But Jnani has an active mind, functional mind. But no noisy mind. So, Jnani's mind does not give a great duality. And whatever sees Jnani is only self. And when he sees the self, there's no fear. When there's no fear, he's already about future. Anxiety and regret about past. There's no past and future. So Jnani lives in the present moment. There's no duality. So what is the recognition of Jnani? I am Turyatma. I'm not Vaishvata, is our Pradna. So your confusion persists because, and please understand, it is a confusion which is created in the intellect, just to be clarified, nothing else. You don't want to damage the mind, you don't want to stop the mind, you don't want to stop the world, you don't want to change the world. Duality which is taken as reality by the intellect has to be corrected. I am the Atma. Jagat is Mithya. In day-to-day transaction, if it comes into your life, then you are called Brahmanishta. With your eyes open. This is called Apsara Yoga by Apsara Yoga. Asparsha Yoga. Asparsha Yoga. So, Gaudapada gives another name for this. Asparsha. Asparsha Yoga. Asparsha Yoga for name given, another name given by Gaudapada for Atmadana. So you may come across Asparsha Yoga somewhere. It's nothing but Advaita Jnana. Asparsha means nothing can touch Atma. Asangoham. Picture on the screen cannot touch the movie screen. Snake cannot touch the rope. Okay, mirage cannot touch the sand. Your body cannot touch the Atma. Superimposed. What is superimposed? Name and form. Name and form cannot affect the substratum. So that's called Asparsha Yoga. So you are as Atma, you are Asangoham, you are unattached. Now the people get scared. Unattached. Asanga. What will happen to me? It creates a fear. Actually, Advaita is supposed to remove the fear. People get fear. That's what Gaudapada says. Oh, Okay. So Gaudavada says Advaita Jnana is supposed to remove the fear because there's no other. But many people get scared because so identify the body. Right? When you identify the body, you will want relationships. You will feel lonely. Right? And loneliness causes fear. You want some relation. You want something to hold on. Your Atma is Asanga, but you want Sangha. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Huh? We want relation. We want to hold on to something. Advaita Jnana is Asanga, not attached to them. You don't have anything to hold on. It's called Asparsha. Asparsha means Atma is Asparsha. Nothing can touch Atma. But our mind can't accept. I'll get scared. What will happen? No friends, no relatives, nothing in the world. So he wants Sangha. Because mind is seeing from the duality angle. From the Adnan is not God. Duality is there. In that duality, you start looking for holding, right? That's what you're holding on now. Somewhere you have to hold on. Understand? That's why we want to hold relationship, right? We are afraid of loneliness. You want to hold on to something. Somebody would want to climb a mountain. Okay. And there's snowfall. He falls and he holds a tree. Then he prays to God, please save me. Then the Ashariravani, a voice here comes. Release your hand. What God, you are asking to save me and you are asking me to release my hand. There's a hand fallen 5 feet. So he doesn't release. Next day morning, people come. Somebody is hanging on the tree, frozen, and 2 feet below him is the ground. He doesn't want to let go. Gaudavada is saying, let go. Asparsha, you are Asanga, Asanga. But people want to hold on to something. Because you want to hold on to relationship, you want a job, you want a position, something you have to hold on. Scared to let go. Why? Because you are living in duality. Understand, non-duality alone is reality. You don't understand that. Afraid of non-duality. In fact, non-duality should remove your fear. Loneliness causes fear because loneliness is coming from duality. You are alone, you are Asanga, Asparsha. That's the reality. That should give. Now, so what to do? People are scared of Advaita. In fact, many bhaktas have heard, I don't want to merge with Brahman. Okay, I want to be separate from God. Okay, that's saying bhaktas. They're scared. What happened to me? Somewhere you want to retain the identity, subject of identity. Then Gaudavada says, okay, Gaudavada says, Vedanta accepts that. You have fear. Okay, you are holding on to relationship, you are holding on to friends, family, do karma yoga. So Gaudavada gives a solution, karma yoga. Why? So you are deriving security from family, friends, circumstances. Rely solely on God. Instead of holding on to family, friends, and relatives, hold on to God. God is the karma phala data. Okay, do service to God. So instead of holding on to temporary things in the world, you hold on to God. So cut all relationship in the world are temporary. Hold on to Ishvara. Do service to Ishvara. Let your mind be constantly focused on Ishvara. You want some relationship? No. Have a relationship with Ishvara rather than world. So that's where Karma Yoga comes in. That's where Bhakti Yoga comes in. Now, who is Ishvara? There's no other than Atma. Atma only is called Ishvara. Okay? Atma only is called Ishvara. As governing the universe is called Atma only Ishvara. So as long as you realize the Atma, till you realize the Atma, serve Ishvara. Don't hang on to relationship. Don't hang on to friends. Don't hang on to world. Do service of God. What is service of God? Dharma. Karma Yoga. And in doing Karma Yoga, don't hold on to past and future. Be in the present. So you're working like a Jnani, not doorship. So once you mature in Karma Yoga, then what will happen? You understand, Ishvara is my Atma only. Atma and Ishvara are one. Ishvara and Guru are one. Ishvara, Guru, Atmeti. Ishvara, Guru, Atma is one reality. That's called Advaita. This is called Amani Bhava, Manonasha. Ramana Maharshi calls it Manonasha. Now we have a doubt. Ramana Maharshi calls it Amani Bhava, Gauda Bhaja calls it Amani Bhava. Ramana Maharshi calls it Manonasha. Mind has to be destroyed. How to destroy the mind? Right? Those who are not read, they read Ramana Maharshi. Manonasha, mind has to be destroyed. When mind is destroyed, Ramana Maharshi reads the newspaper. Ramana Maharshi talks to people. What is mind destroyed? Ramana Maharshi interacts with people, listens to them. So when Ramana Maharshi is Manonasha, it's not the blank mind then. Okay. So what is Ramana Maharshi says? Ramana Maharshi means Manonasha, that must be the meaning. In Paramartha, absolute level, there's no mind. From water point of view, there's no wave. There's no destruction possible. Mind cannot be destroyed from Paramarthic point of view. So Ramana Maharshi is not saying from absolute point of view. So Ramana Maharshi is saying from Vyahavarika point of view. Jiva point of view. So how to destroy the mind? Mind cannot be destroyed because mind is not real. Name and form is mind. So through Jnana, Atma, Vichara, inquire, who am I? Understand mind is nothing but Atma. Dissolve the mind in Atma. Dissolve means nothing dissolves, sir. Adnana is removed. Name and form is considered Nitya. Then mind is nothing but Atma. Mind is name and form plus Atma is called mind. Name and form plus mud is called pot. Name and form you remove, mud is there. Don't have to destroy the mud to find the pot. Don't have to destroy the pot to find the mud. Name and form is Mithya. Name and form is called mind. Atma plus name and form is mind. Name and form, ignore it. Don't have to destroy it. Then Atma is there. So name and form plus name and form, what you see is nothing but world. Brahman. Brahman plus name and form is world. Ignore the name and form, Brahman is there. There is nothing called mind. There is nothing called world. Only Brahman is all the reality. Name and form is super equation. If you understand this, you are a Jivan. That Ramana Maharshi calls as Manonasha. So the word Manonasha causes confusion in the people. Oh, how to destroy the mind? Destruction of the ignorance, ahankara and mamakara. So what appears, you have nothing to do with Atma, has nothing to do with that. The mind claims that I am the Atma, it bridges between the Atma and the world and says, I am suffering, I am doing. The I am doesn't do anything. So this is a Light of Self Foundation has a website and YouTube channel. So you can subscribe to YouTube channel and website of Light of Self Foundation. We have our children's program I lead. You can subscribe to children's program also. If anybody is interested, you can forward that to them. Today we are not doing Kannada. Kannada will do it another day because this is already 12 o'clock. Okay. So any questions are there? Anybody on Zoom?
Yes, class is good.
Yes, Vasuki, go ahead.
ಹಾ ಗುರುಜಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೀವ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಅಂತ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು ನಂಗೆ. ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಬಟ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ನೋ ಇಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರಿಪೇರ್ ದ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ರಿಪೇರ್ ದ ಮೈಂಡ್.
Thinking is about past and future. Working is what is required now.
Present moment.
For example, lift your hand right now. Thinking is required to lift your hand. It's now. Okay. So what if I lift my hand? What will happen with tomorrow? Is that ego mind? Tomorrow, not in the present moment.
Okay. Okay.
So anybody else? Any questions? Vaniji, Purnima.
Hari Om Prabhuji.
Hari Om.
This is all exhaustive talk on this, basic Vedanta actually. Exhaustive.
This is the core of Mandukya Karika. So
Core. Yes.
Yes. Anybody else? Sita, Shobana, any questions?
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om, who is speaking?
Raghav Guruji, Raghav.
Raghav.
ಗುರುಜಿ, ಈಗ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಮಾಡೋ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಫಲದ ನಿರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ಗುರುಜಿ.
ಭೂತಕಾಲ ಭವಿಷ್ಯತ್ ಕಾಲ ಇಸ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಮೈಂಡ್. ವರ್ತಮಾನ ಕಾಲ ಇಸ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಮೈಂಡ್. ವರ್ತಮಾನ ಕಾಲ ನೀವು ಏನೇನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಏನ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಬೇಕು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ವರ್ತಮಾನದಲ್ಲೇ ಬಂತು. ನೀವು ಚಿತ್ರ ಬರಿಬೇಕು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಬೇಕು ಅದು ವರ್ತಮಾನ ಕಾಲ. ಅದು ನಾಳೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಮೈಂಡ್.
ನಿರೀಕ್ಷೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಗುರುಜಿ.
ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್. ಹೌದು. ಸೊ ನಾನಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್, ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಗುರುಜಿ. ಹರಿ ಓಂ.
ಹರಿ ಓಂ.
Hari Om Prabhuji.
ಮಾಡಿ
ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಅಸ್ಪರ್ಶ ಯೋಗ Prabhuji.
ಅಸ್ಪರ್ಶ ಯೋಗ.
I am actually now going through some intense pain.
Yeah.
Because of herpes.
Mm-hmm.
So even though I know I am not the body, still that pain continues to bother Prabhuji. Adike en madadu?
Pain will be there, right? Pain is a part of the body and mind, right? So do you have the pain when you go to sleep?
No.
So the body and the mind together appeared when you woke up. Right? Your mind is experiencing the pain. Body is sensing. I mean, there's some problem in the body and mind is sensing. Are body and mind two different entities?
No.
Body and mind are interlinked like this. Correct, no?
Yeah.
But what happens to you? You are the interlinked. They dance together, body and mind. You think the mind is separate. I don't want pain in the body. You are thinking that you are trying to separate the mind from the body. Right? Because I don't want pain. So the moment you try to separate two interlinked things, there is a suffering. Because they are actually coming together, appearing together. Okay. So then when both are there together, don't try to separate, don't try to run away. Of course, you apply, go to the doctor, whatever is required. Don't try to reject the situation. Accept the situation. Then who am I? I am the awareness. Take that situation, you use it to go back to yourself. Understand, I am free from pain. I am the Atma, I am the witness. So that will give you relief. Because right now, your mind is constantly focused on pain. The attention of the mind has to go back to the Atma, who is witness.
Who is aware of the pain.
Correct. The pain will continue, but suffering will not be there. And you're artificially trying to separate the pain from the mind, which is not possible. They're like this. Then
Okay, Prabhuji.
Okay. So anybody else has any questions? Lakshmi?
Namaste Guruji. Duality is the problem for the mind ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ. But duality is
mind is not there, duality is not problem for the mind,
Sir, duality is the actually troublesome for the mind ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ. ಹೌದು.
Mind itself is unreal. What mind can trouble the mind?
No, duality is where in the intellect or in the mind.
You, whoever you think you are, for you the trouble is there. Mind itself is mithya.
No, but mind and world is interdependent. Mind and world is interdependent.
Mind is world interdependent. Mind projects a duality.
Mind projecting. So not intellect then.
No, the intellect takes it as real.
Okay.
Intellect assumes that the duality is real.
Okay. That's the okay.
So by enquiry Atma Vichara, you understand the duality is interdependent reality. Interdependent reality, something is there independent of that. That's called Adhisthana. I am the Adhisthana. I am the Atma. That understanding has to come in the intellect.
Got it.
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om.
ಇದು ನೀವು ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಮೈಂಡ್, ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಮತ್ತು ನೋ ಮೈಂಡ್, ದಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೋ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ದಟ್ ಅದ್ ಬೇರೆ ಏನು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡೋ ಕೆಲ್ಸನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, and it was such an elaborate one. 2 hours it was really. ಖಂಡಿತ ಗುರುಜಿ, ಖಂಡಿತ ಗುರುಜಿ.
Sweet ಮೆಣಸಿನಕಾಯಿ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Sweet chili is not chili.
So the mind which doesn't disturb is not the mind. No mind. ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Okay, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji.
Anybody else any questions? Mala, Vasuki?
ಹರಿ ಓಂ ಗುರುಜಿ.
ಹೇಳ್ರಿ.
ಮೂವಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋಗಿದೆ, ರಿಲೇ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ನಾನೇ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಂದು 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 ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು. ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಗುರುಜಿ ಇವತ್ತು. 2 hours ಅಂತೂ ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಾಕ್ಯುಲರ್. ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್ ಗುರುಜಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ವಿಪಶನಾಗ್ ಹೋದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು ಗುರುಜಿ ನನ್ಗೆ, ಹೇಗೆ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅನಿತ್ಯ, ಇದು ಸತ್ಯವಲ್ಲದ್ದು ಅಂತ. ಈ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಂಗ್ ಯಾವ ತರ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ ಗುರುಜಿ ಅವ್ರು? ಅನಿತ್ಯ ಅನಿತ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಗುರುಜಿ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ?
ಅನಿತ್ಯ ಅನಿತ್ಯ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಮೈಂಡು ಅನಿತ್ಯ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಅನಿತ್ಯ ಅನ್ನೋ ಸೆನ್ಸೇಷನ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಅನಿತ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಅದು ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ ತರ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆತ್ಮಭಾವದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಗ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದೊಂದು ಇದೆನಾ? ಆತನ ಗುರುಜಿ ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ?
ವಿಪಶನ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸು, ವೇದಾಂತ ಜ್ಞಾನದಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತಿ. ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಟು ಲಿವ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ವಿಪಶನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಓಕೆ, ಆಯ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಕೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿತ್ತು ಗುರುಜಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜ್ಞಾನ ನೀವು ಕೊಡೋದೇ ಅದೇ ಮನದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೇ ಇರತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಗುರುಜಿ, ಅದೇ ತಾಟಲ್ಲೇ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಸತ್ಯ ಜಗನ್ಮಿತ್ಯ ಜೀವೋ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮೈನ ನಾಪರಹ ಅಂತ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಗುರುಜಿ. ಅದು ಪುನಃ ಪುನಃ ಅದೇ ಯೋಚನೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು.
Very good. Okay. We'll close for the day. Kannada class on Friday. Hari Om.
Thank you. Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.